They mostly have no business putting a private business owner through all of this. None of us like the fact that Facebook does some of the things they do, like listen in to us. I mean, the security breach, the privacy breach, it's not good. But we all signed up for it, right? In order to get on Facebook, you got to sign up for it. And you agree to their, whatever it is, 10,000 page user agreement. We don't have to do it, but we do. And so Congress has just decided, I guess, that they can stick their fat face into the internal affairs of Facebook, and they can berate him and ask him about clients. And I'm not a big Mark Zuckerberg fan. The guy's pretty liberal. But he is a private business owner, and he doesn't have to answer to Congress on many of these things. As we pointed out yesterday, Ted Cruz actually tied it in to a U.S. law that allows him immunity of prosecution if something bad happens on his forum. But in order to have that immunity from prosecution and not be responsible for all the things that happen on Facebook from billions of websites, you have to be neutral. So that is the one place where I think one of these senators was actually onto something, and what a surprise, came from Ted Cruz. But here's a conglomeration of the Facebook hearing that just shows you what shape we're in as far as the U.S. Congress.
Mr. Zuckerberg, I come in peace.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome, Mr. Zuckerberg.
So, Senator Peters.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Zuckerberg.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank you for being here today.
Mr. Zuckerberg, thanks so much for being here. And
thank you for being here, and we'll be here. Thanks.
Do you know who Palantir is?
I do.
Some people have referred to them as Stanford Analytica.
Cranston, Rhode Island, Analytica.
Cambridge Analytica.
Really important. Now, my son, Charlie, who's 13, is dedicated to Instagram, so he'd want to be sure I mention him.
I'm a proud member of Facebook. Just got a post from my sister on this being National Sibling Day, so I've connected with 4 or 5 of my staff while I was giving you my family undivided attention.
I love a certain kind of chocolate.
well, you have the Facebook tab open, and that new tab has a Facebook button on it.
If I'm emailing within WhatsApp, does that ever inform your advertisers?
That if someone breaks into my apartment with a crowbar and they take my stuff,
but is it ever really gone?
From our systems, it is.
From the cloud or wherever it is.
Data that's tracking that's not necessarily linked to Facebook, but linked to some device they went through Facebook on. Is that right?
Well, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
I see.
There's some impurities in the Facebook punch bowl.
There's some impurities in the Facebook punch bowl. I love the Orrin Hatch.
Yeah.
You know, here's an 84-year-old guy. Probably has no idea
what
leave? Facebook even does.
Leave now.
Well, you don't make people pay for your service. How do you make any money? Advertising, Senator?
I believe that's the whole point of how I'm here today.
Advertising.